believe in trucks that flock to dusty gravel parking lots, working hard, playing harder, paying cover charge for starters. And I believe in happy hour, crank it up a little louder, a slow dance with a fast cowgirl, the gospel courting the Merle, and chilling with an ice cold beer in my hand. Yeah, let me tell you, man, I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. I believe in cowboy hats, pearl snap shirts and old ball caps, sawdust floors and worn bar stools, friendly games of 8-ball pool. And I believe in steel guitars, piecing back the broken hearts, waitresses and Daisy Dukes, bouncers tough as Bo and Luke, and a Willie and Waylon playing band. Let me tell you, brother man, I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. Two rednecks squaring off over in the corner, a little later slapping backs and buying rounds for each other. And those two dancers both came in here looking lost and lonely. Look at them now, you think they've found their one and only. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
It's time we beat it hard. Love led us astray a little too far. Probably best that she let us know, for us to head on down the road, and away we go, taking twists and turns. Hey, I got your back, yeah, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track, over bumps and cracks. We'll just take it slow, and away we go. Hey, I ain't pointing fingers now. I ain't blaming you for how it worked out. stumbling on a good break like that. And the way we go, taking twists and turns. Hey, I got your back. Yeah, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track. Over bumps and cracks, we'll just take it slow. And the way we go, taking twists and turns. Hey, I got your back. Oh, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track. Over bumps and cracks, we'll just take it slow. And the way we go, and the way we go,
That is called Away We Go, and before that, Healing Power of a Honky Tonk from Daryl Perry, Derryl. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show. KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com is our website. We are live on the air on it right now from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We've got a great live show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Triple Play Thursday. We do 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. We'll have one more from Daryl Perry here in just a moment. And at the bottom half of hour number 1, we got a great young talented lady by the name of Charlotte Morris going to join us tonight. You're going to love her music and those stories behind the songs in a great radio interview as well. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the other stations that replay this program. Great ones like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium, WVMIradio.com, realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, radicalonlineradio.com, countryradio.lu, 93.9 FM in Luxembourg in the UK, and LakeParadiseRecords.net, a great Sony Orchard record label that we are affiliated with. My good friends Doug Driesel and Flint Thompson over there. Thank you guys for replaying the show. We sure do appreciate it. Let's blast some more new music out to the rest of the world. How about this one from Daryl Perry, getting lots of great rave reviews. It is called Some Horses on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Some horses weren't meant to be broke, aren't fit to be rode. We're born to buck if you get too close. And some horses need places to run till their days are done. Wide open and wild, just chasing the sun. You can see their manes afloat, never knowing where they're going. Only thing for sure is their path leads up and down a lonely trail. And for them it never fails, they will leave love in the dust to roam free. Some horses take you down if you bet 'em, kick you in the heart if you let 'em, softly touch you in a way you can't forget 'em. You can see their manes aglow, never know where they're going. Only thing for sure is their path leads path leads up and down a lonely trail, and for them it never fails. They will leave love in the dust to just roam free. Some horses weren't meant to be broke, aren't fit to be rode, weren't meant to be tied. Take it from me, I tried. Some horses
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
He's a quick fix when the road gets blurry. A quick stroll down misery lane, and you're a good girl, got your head on right. I know good girls gotta be bad sometimes. Hell, my car's been in that driveway. I had to learn the hard way. Run, run, run. You can have your fun, fun, fun. here, then you're gone. You just leave me with stars in my eyes. What good are stars when they're really too far? This liquor is hard, and that tequila sun's on the rise. Tequila sun, tequila sun shines in my face like a sin of heaven. Blinds me to nothing but man, ain't it something? That tequila sun. That band is so loud, and that lime to your mouth fills me with doubt. You could handle my loving it all. The mirrors are clear of the smoke. I'll be here with a head full of fear and a heart holding out for last call. Your every step I stumble to bed, every sip I regret, and every wall I keep falling into. It'll hurt just the same, but for you it's in vain. Just don't mention my name. That tequila sun finds you. Tequila sun, tequila sun, it shines in my face like a sin of heaven. Blinds me to nothing but man, and it's something. That tequila sun blinds me to nothing but man, and it's something. That tequila sun.
Her name is Lindsey Buchanan. That is a great song called Tequila Sun. And before that, another great song from Lindsey called Run. She can sing, can't she, ladies and gentlemen? Well, run over to KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. You'll see the Tim Kelly Show is live on the air right now. We are on our new format called Radio Boss. Just click play on that Radio Boss live player right now, and you will get to hear what we call New Country's Best. You're going to hear 3 songs in a row as well from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. Well, my good friend Lindsey Buchanan has a brand new single. We're going to play that one for her third one in the Triple Play. It is called Hold You Down on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Well, it's a shame, and it's bittersweet. It's a rose parade on a small town dead end street. I'm just coming down from a memory
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I take Route 405 sometimes on my way home. It's a little out of my way, but that's the way I go. There's a patch of wildflowers that grow summer, fall, and spring. My baby's big on little things. I rise and shine with the morning sun long before she does. I head downstairs to the kitchen and I grab her favorite cup. Her sweet kiss comes with that coffee that I bring. My baby's big on little things. A little white frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. She's big on little things. I pick up that cell phone for no reason and no rhyme, just to remind her that she's always on my mind. I smile just thinking of her smiling when it rains. My baby's big on little things. A little white frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little things. A little white frame wedding chapel and a little white dress her grandma made. A little house with a little extra room for some little one someday. A lifelong vow that I'll be keeping in this tiny diamond ring. Yeah, my baby's big on little. My baby's big on little. My baby's big on little things. Big on little things.
Song number 2.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. If you're suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear, just for tonight. I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
That is our good friend Lee Sims from Colorado. That is called I'm Gonna Let You Down. And before that, Big on the Little Things. My name is Tim Kelly. I am not gonna let you down tonight. We're giving you all the music you can handle. 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That is how we're doing it on Triple Play Thursday. We're gonna have a great radio interview after this next song from Lee Sims with a young lady by the name of Charlotte Morris. You're absolutely gonna love her music, and we're gonna get to hear the stories behind those songs as well. Let's do the third one in Lee Sims for the Triple Play. This is his latest, called When Noah Built the Ark, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
"10 years old and wishing my pa would take me fishing, but he told me we had work to do. So with shingles and a hammer, he had me climbing up that ladder to help him patch that old farmhouse roof. Hadn't seen a cloud in weeks, and fish were at their peak. I was ticked off hot and elbow deep in tar. When he heard enough complaining, I remember my pa saying, 'Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. There's gonna come a time the sun ain't gonna shine. Tomorrow would be too late to start. So don't procrastinate, don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. 13 summers later, well, I married Sherry Taylor. The first few months I was never around. Well, I was always doing something, golfing, fishing, or hunting, until that evening that my boss set me down. He said, "Here's some free advice. You better spend time with your wife, or you're gonna find your clothes out in the yard. You don't see the sense in changing until she starts complaining. But son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. There's gonna come a time the sun ain't gonna shine. Tomorrow would be too late to start. So don't procrastinate, don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. So don't procrastinate. Don't sit around and wait till it gets dark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. Son, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark.
Once again, that is my good friend Lee Sims and When Noah Built the Ark. Well, today it is not raining or anything like that. We got some great weather in Branson, Missouri, fall type weather right now. But if you're planning a trip to Branson, you might want to check out the weekly weather forecast. It is right below our radio players on the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. We're live on that website right now, and we are live with Charlotte Morris. How are you tonight?
I am so good. I'm really happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here, too. Thanks for doing the show. I was excited to book you in a radio interview, and I want to thank Martha Moore from So Much More Media for hooking us up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she's fantastic, and you're working with a good lady there. We've been talking on the phone quite a bit. I just interviewed Alex Miller last week for the second time, and she set us up again, so that was awesome, too. And you kind of know Alex. You said she speaks very highly of him.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Well, when you get on American Idol and shows like that, you know, there's got to be some talent out there if they pick you to be on those shows.
Yeah, just a little, you know.
Well, I tell you what, you got a little talent too, my friend. You've been playing music since you could walk, pretty much, it says in your bio. But you play, I think, about every instrument but maybe the bagpipes. Is that right?
Well, there's still a lot more I wanna learn, but yeah, a lot of string instruments on my resume.
Yeah, absolutely. And so tell us about your passion for music starting at such a young age. Were you raised in a musical family?
Yeah, both my parents were very musical people in terms of both of them either sang or played an instrument and did a lot with music through college and post-college. Neither of them are went into music professionally, but it was always a really big thing in their lives, and therefore it became a really important thing for my sister and I growing up. And so, yeah, when I was really little, 4 years old, asked if I could take violin lessons, and then it all kind of spiraled from there.
Wow, awesome. You know, that's the only instrument that I ever messed with when I was taking music in school, too, was the violin, and I pretty much nailed Mary Had a Little Lamb. I had that one down pretty much.
It's a great instrument, but I definitely don't envy what my parents had to go through as I kind of screeched through the first couple of years learning it.
Well, I tell you what, we got a lot of talent in Branson, Missouri, is where I'm from, in the middle of the country. I don't know if you've ever been here or not, but they've got some great traditional country music and classical country and all of those different kind of genres around here. Bluegrass is big here, too. And they give awards away for Fiddle Player of the Year, Guitar Player of the Year, and some of them different instruments. So they love to recognize the artist and how hard they work, and I love going to some of those shows. We just did the Branson Chill Awards about 2 months ago, and the Branson Terry Awards here about 4 weeks ago. So it's a lot of fun. I like to dress up and walk the red carpet, and I'm sure you don't mind that either.
It's always fun to dress up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, what's even more fun, though, is when somebody recognizes your achievements and how hard you work as an independent artist, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I think it's, especially for people not in the industry, it's really hard to not realize how much work goes into being an indie artist. Because, you might have teams of people that you work with on things, but it really is at the end of the day all on you. And so when you get that little bit of recognition, whatever form it comes in, it's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that's why I appreciate you so much in doing the program, because this is helping more people get to know you. And we got so many different listeners in so many different countries. We're on 15 radio stations, 3 in Belgium alone. And wow. So, they recognize the artist too. There's a Red Carpet Award show in Holland that just was held here not too long ago. We got the Josie Awards. Man, you talked about that off the air coming up this weekend. So there's a lot of opportunities for your music to get heard and get recognized by being on an internet radio station like this one particularly, but a lot of them out there. So.
Yeah, and thank goodness.
Yeah, and you're well deserved. You got some great songs. We're going to play three of them in a row tonight for you, so the folks are really going to get to hear your talent. Now, your folks used to take you to classical concerts and musical theater productions, and I hear you've even done a bit of acting in theater.
Yeah, a huge part of kind of the music that I grew up listening to was classical music and various, Broadway soundtracks. And so as I was falling in love with music, I was also falling in love with theater, and I actually went to college for musical theater. And my first 2 years out of school, I was acting and doing different tours around the country, doing productions in New York City. So yeah, it's a huge love of mine as well, and it's a lot of fun to be on stage in any capacity. So
that's awesome. Now, you're a young lady, but you've got some musical influences that I kind of grew up listening to. So tell us a few of those.
Yeah. I mean, some of my, I would say, like, oldest, longest, whatever you want to call it, influences, just in terms of when I started listening to them in my life, are people like Peter, Paul and Mary, Simon and Garfunkel, Joni Mitchell, because that classic folk music was also, very prevalent in terms of what my parents were playing on car rides or around the house. And that type of music, that folk genre, has kind of always just stuck with me. It's just, there's something about it. It's so, the story behind it, the way that they loop instruments in and out, it's classic, and you can't not love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Simon and Garfunkel, that kind of stuff. And then Paul Simon went out on his own, had a great career.
Yeah.
He's getting up there now in years. So, it's interesting to see these young folks like yourself still, looking up to these people that have been in the music business for so long, and probably started before you were born, I'm sure. And, and then, make that connection still with young folks like yourself by their music that they make. And that's your hope too, isn't it? To connect with somebody when you write a song and put it out there. A lot of times you're putting your heart out there in words and melody.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, all of the music that I write is autobiographical, and it's about my life, things that I've gone through, things that my friends and my family have gone through. And my hope with putting it out there is exactly that somebody who has gone through a similar experience, or who just needs to hear those words, can find it and find some comfort and maybe process through whatever it is they're going through.
That's awesome. Now, in 2018, it says that you joined Lonesome Traveler. That was a national concert tour where the cast